Okay, this is April 30. Uh, this is the OSRA bi-weekly Scrum. I'm here with Gabriel and Robbie. Gabriel, what's new? What are you working on?
Yeah, let me see. I have been working in this activity. Where is it? This one. Let me show you. Uh, yeah, that one. Actually, I made the change. I ran the tests. It was quite easy. More than expected. Um, what else? Actually, I think it's in code review right now. If you want to, oh, you can see the change.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's it.
Is this finished?
I don't know, but in the right now the state is the status is in code review. Yeah,
Hmm.
nothing.
Uh, could you maybe add here an image with with a screen capture of how is it looking?
Sure, because there are two how you say ways, so two different paths. So yeah, I will show you that later.
Yeah, just so we can see how where's the button placed, or how is the checkbox, are they looking and stuff like this.
No, but no, I know. Remember that the change is on the controller. It's not the navigation. Do you remember?
No, I mean, so we can see the design.
But the design is already done. The design is.
But
Mhm.
is more than one of them. Uh, you have a few checkboxes, right? At the end of each orphan, you select them and then you click sponsor all the selected orphans, right?
No, basically the application what is trying to do is you have this button that is linked to a sponsorship. So if you have if you are not if you have still requests to fulfill, you go to another page. But if you have all your requests already fulfilled, you go to the edit sponsor page. So basically, it's not a visual change, but a controller or navigation change.
Choose more than one of these. No, just open it up. Uh, are you sure you did the right thing?
Well, I based on the comments of Nick, yeah, on that that explanation, yeah, I guess.
But it says here, client requests a workflow whereby multiple orphans can be selected for sponsorship by one sponsor at the same time.
Yeah, but if you read the discussion, I implemented what is said in the
So,
discussion. I can show you. Let me. Well, if my computer is a bit slow, but uh, we can continue and try. I will try to run the application and show you what is looking at what is the navigation, how it's working. Mm, We don't some minutes on this.
okay, let's hold that until the scrum is the recording is ended. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not too long.
Okay.
Uh, Robbie, can you continue? What are you up to?
Yeah, so I'm just really getting back to getting involved now, Christian, after being busy with other things for a while. So
Mm-hmm.
I was just coming on to see how the project was, and were there any things that were kind of outstanding? I think that we're just at the end of a scrum. Is that right?
Uh,
We
at the
change.
Scrum, at the sprint, you mean?
So sorry, at a sprint, yeah. So a sprint finishes this week, and
Well,
that's
the thing is, not exactly, because we switched to the Kanban style, and this is not this doesn't have sprints anymore. So we are in an endless sprint.
okay. So whereabouts is that then? How do I get to that? That's
Excuse me?
still. How do I get to that? Is that still on the Alsacian era?
Yeah, yeah. I think you are in a new board. It's called. Well, let me.
Yeah, you can see here it's Kanban board. I think
It's up no in the right.
it's
Yeah, in the.
this one.
So how do I get? Is this a different project or?
No, no. It's the same
No, no, it's
project
the
with
same.
the other
Uh,
methodology.
So how do I get to it then?
Let me give you the link.
Okay, if you just paste the
It's in
link.
the chat. But actually, if you click Agile, and you can see OSRA KBN there, and that's the Kanban board.
Okay. So we're using this then to keep track of what's being done. Okay.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
we had a meeting with the client like 2 weeks ago, and we talked that we'll push with Rails for the next few weeks. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we finish with Rails first, and then we implement other features they need.
Okay.
So we don't have, yeah, this way we don't have to do them twice. So
Yeah.
after we remove active admin, we'll continue with the rest.
Okay. So
And
are there any
all,
little bits and pieces that I could be usefully doing if I get a little bit of time over the weekend?
yes, definitely. If you look in the to-do column,
Yeah.
you can see these are all the Rails tasks that will need to be done.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, if you want, you can see, for example, we have active admin, uh, create, update, delete, all the CRUD for the active admin. And it's actually
Is that for the admin user, you mean?
uh, yeah,
Yes.
no, sorry, the admin user, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
so
it's actually
the
this.
yeah. Okay. So it's maybe the admin user is still currently under active admin. Yeah.
Uh, yes, and
So
um,
we're pushing
Nick
to
already, yeah, Nick already started working on the index. So if you want to take the new create, update, or delete, or show,
yeah. Mhm. That's fine. Yes, I'll maybe look at some of those things then. Yeah, that would be good. Mhm.
yeah,
Fairly
just
straightforward to get my
basic,
head about. Yeah.
yeah, basic CRUD operations.
Yeah. Actually, I was looking on the GitHub site, and I did see some HAML stuff. Is is
Yes.
this is there a policy now for using HAML instead of ERB?
Well, the policy was use whatever you prefer,
You
because
prefer.
we are just learning here, and use whatever you want. But for
Okay, so
example, yeah, but sorry, for example, if you go to the sponsors view in the HP
yeah,
sponsors, you see they are in HAML. They are all in HAML, and it's not a good idea to have a few of them in HAML and others in ERB. If you start with HAML on one model, then keep with that template in the entire model, okay?
yeah.
So if,
So
I don't know, let's see. Let's
So
see what is Nick
if
using in the event.
okay, so let me just check that then. So
Yeah, so
okay,
looks like
so Nick is using ERB, then that's okay. Yeah.
yeah. So
No,
we have to
I did
continue.
once start down the route of using Haml, and then I tried a little bit of Java, or what do you call it, Ajax, and I couldn't get Haml to work with Ajax, so I gave it up in the end and switched back to ERB. And that's why I'm not overly keen on Haml. But if Nick's still using ERB, then that's fine by me. I'll maybe have a look at some of those other operations then, Christian. Thanks.
Yeah, cool. Okay, great. Well, if you need any help, just shout on the Slack and
Yeah.
and
I'm.
yeah, and just wanted to say good to have you back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Gabriel?
Um. Yeah. So or back to the YAML and ERB stuff.
Yeah. Hang
People
on.
depends on the people. People, for example, I used to. I made some changes in YAML for some functionality, and I made for the view changes in ERB. So basically, the main thing is use whatever you want, but keep with that in all the action or all the functionality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So
Okay, let me finish up here so I can stop this. So I'm working on at the moment I'm working on the sponsor index filters. Actually, it's go to sponsors. These filters are right here. Working on implementing this in Rails, and so far I did the view part, the testing part, and a little bit of the controller where it's keeping the all the fields. After you click filter, it's keeping the all the data here in the forms. So I still have to implement the searching in the database part. So
okay.
that's next
I
time.
have a quick question. When you implemented, um, basically we need to re-implement it for every uh, for a sponsor. We need to re-implement it for a sponsorship for every aspect of the system, right?
Well, we only need it for orphans and sponsors because
Ah,
if you look in active admin, we only have them here. If you go
okay,
to
okay.
partners, we don't have them here. If you go to users, no. It's only because we will have thousands of orphans and sponsors probably, and a filter it's very useful.
Okay, okay. I see. So basically, eventually we will need it for other for the action or other functionality.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that. I mean, if you are doing it for a sponsorship or for a sponsor.
Sponsors, yeah.
So when we
Uh,
do the orphans, we need to do it or reuse it. So basically we
oh
need to
yeah.
do all the filter again, or we are going to reuse the one you made. I don't know if I
Well, yeah. I thought about that. Well, it looks like they are a little bit different because if you see here in the orphans, we have sponsorships uh, priority, for example. We
Mhm.
have mother alive, health status, and if you go into the sponsors, you don't have these. You have others. So it's not exactly the same. Now, um, probably only the when I will implement the models part, maybe I will do a helper or something that can be reused. I don't know yet. I will see when I get there. But for the view part, it's different. the forms are different.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So there are a few fields that are the same, but we will make different partials for this.
So, Christian, one thing I remember that was happening when I was last involved is that Bootstrap was being implemented with a view
Yes.
to, making the website usable on terminals that were smaller, like tablets and phones and that. Is that still in progress, or is that? And then the next question would be, how does your form there, where your filters actually look on a phone, for example? Is that important?
Well, we are using Bootstrap, and what we decided is for the beginning, we just do the minimal of the design part, of the CSS part. So it just shows something. It doesn't have to be perfect. And there will be another task at the end of the Rails part when we just, a big task about fixing everything, all the design, everything that's CSS related. So for the for the admin user, when you will implement the Bootstrap, all you need to do, for example, for the forms, let me show you. If you look in the no, for partner ERB, for example, for the form, you can see here we have this for each text field. For example, for each field we have this class form group, which is
Okay.
from
Yes.
Bootstrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from Bootstrap. Then we have class form control. So all the text fields will look like how they look in Bootstrap. But we don't have, for example, the length of the text field, or I don't know, the position or anything else. So this is just minimal CSS.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can look at the other model views, and you can do
Okay.
something similar.
Yeah, so we're not at this stage looking to particularly make it usable on smaller devices. We're really just putting in the minimum really around those form controls and
Yeah,
input
yeah,
controls.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Mhm.
later, I don't know, do you know about the wireframe we have?
No. Well, I did see some at some point, but I'm not sure where
Let
they
me
live.
just 1 second. Uh, this one. So this is the wireframe we have, and when we finish with Rails, we'll do another task where we will have to change everything so it looks like something like this.
Okay.
So it will be it will be a task that will be mostly CSS part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for now, don't worry about it.
Okay. That's fine. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stop the broadcast for now.